from Truist Park, just about set for baseball from Cobb County, Georgia. Tonight, it's an NL Eastern Division showdown between the Miami Marlins and the Atlanta Braves. It's Braves baseball on the show, and it starts right now. Tom Glavine gets the ball for Atlanta in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, this is one of the game's all-time best pitchers. Over 300 career wins, and he's been doing his thing for a long time. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue that solid work in this one today, Matt.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hey! Glavine has pitched more than 4,000 innings in the big leagues and hangs an ERA just a little over 3.5. Here comes the 1-2. And it's fouled away. Boy, and it's a good night for the old hot chocolate here. 46 degrees at game time. The next 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game.
Batting second.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Miguel Rojas. Trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Here now the 2-2.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this two-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Aaron is there, 2 down.
That is third.
And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He's got over 1,500 RBIs in his career. Man, I'd hate to see him come to the plate if I were pitching. They know he knows how to drive in runs. It's going to be fun to watch him play.
Stepping in now, David Lee. And that misses. 2-1. Now, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. This is a fight at the bat rack.
Ball even at 2-2. Curveball, and he buckled it, but it's full 3-2.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. A payoff pitch one more time. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
That'll bring up Gary Sheffield. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Lee is off at first with 2 away. And he takes a called strike 2. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back in standing. 1-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Albies picks it up. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Marlins leave one. And now the Braves will step up for their first opportunity to score. Sixto Sanchez will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're getting a look at one of the top arms in all of baseball, and Sixto Sanchez, good velo, 97 to 100 miles an hour, has some sink action to go along with it. Hard assortment of breaking balls, a hard curveball and a hard slider. Needs to work a little bit on that changeup, but you know if he's on early, you see swings and misses in the first couple of pitches. Sixto Sanchez more than likely has brought his A game.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And the Braves have something going right away. It's a leadoff double.
Batting second, the second baseman, Ozzie.
Into the box now, Ozzie Albies. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The 3-2 pitch. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
That is good.
One down with a runner at second. And that'll bring up David Justice. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run will score as the Braves strike first to lead it 1-0.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Aaron.
At the plate now, Hank Aaron. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Runners on first with 1 down. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And he Misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away.
He's definitely stumbled out of the starting blocks here in the first, giving up a couple of base knocks and that walk. First innings are often some of the toughest for a starting pitcher.
Stepping in for the Braves, Eddie Matthews. And now the Braves look to put more across the plate in this opening frame. Hit down the line at first. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game.
That's a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball. But gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
To the plate now, Ronald Acuna. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Now the payoff pitch home, fouled away. Gonna be a tough play.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
Hit to first. To second for one. Relay to Aguilar, the double play, and that retires the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the second now at Truist Park. The Braves lead it 2-0. Ready now for the Marlins, Cliff Floyd, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
In now, Jesus Aguilar. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Justice is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for route number 2.
Batting 7, the catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
And now here is Jorge Alfaro, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Hey. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. 2 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Matthews has a play, and that ends the inning. Miami down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Now into the box, Freddie Freeman is ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Batting 8, the catcher.
So next to hit is Reese McGuire. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
To short. Reined in. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Tom Glavine.
So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Tom Glavine. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball.
Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, guys, this is a dangerous team right now. Game 1 of a new series, coming off a sweep. Everybody's feeling good, swinging the bats red hot. This should be interesting.
Ball, that's in.
3-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Sent toward first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Now to bat, Brian Anderson. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. Albies scoops it up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Sixto Sanchez.
So here now is the pitcher, Sixto Sanchez. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Justice is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
The center fielder, number 6, Starling Marte.
Up next for Miami, Starling Marte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Marlins are still on the lookout for their first hit of the ball game. And a 3-2 full count to Starling Marte.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They trail things here 2-0. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Chipper Jones. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And good patience exercise as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
And as a pitcher, that's always tough. Looked like he got a bad break on some of those calls, but he's got to learn that sometimes the calls don't go your way, and you've just got to move on. That's something that young pitchers can have a hard time with, though.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the setback.
Sinker gets the outside for a strike. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, You can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Jones gets his lead at first, nobody out. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
So now to the plate, David Justice. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
None out, runners at first and second. Three balls and a strike to the Braves left fielder.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
From the stretch, hit down the third baseline. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
That'll bring up Hank Aaron. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. First and second now, one man out. Chopped now to short. Can they get two? He's got to hurry. And there are two away now.
Now batting. The third baseman, Eddie Matthews.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Eddie Matthews, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much.
And it looked like the sinker here, but a good job of knocking this thing down. Count still at 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
The set and the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Again, another foul ball. The 2-2. Bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. Throw to first is going to be in time, and the Braves rally comes up short as that's out number 3. 2 left for Atlanta, but they're on top 2-0. Now at the plate, Miguel Rojas comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Next, it'll be David Lee. Worked a walk his first time up. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Gary Sheffield. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Lee stands at first with 1 out. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 30, Cliff Floyd.
Now at the plate, here is Cliff Floyd. Working for the punch out and the offering. And that misses ball 4, so it's 1st and 2nd now with 2 out.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Aguilar.
Next up, Jesus Aguilar flew out in his only at-bat so far. Scorched to third, fielded cleanly, and the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. The 1-1 home.
That's in. Ball 2.
Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. The 2-2 one more time. Gets the outside corner, strike 3.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you could do with that. Textbook sinker.
Standing in now, Freddie Freeman. 2 balls and a strike to Freeman. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. All even now, 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And that misses for ball 4 to Freeman as he'll work the walk.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Next up is Reese McGuire. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. On the ground to short. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings as that one will retire the side. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We played 4 full. It's the Braves 2 and the Marlins nothing. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. New inning set to get underway, and up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro. Here's the 1-1. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, man. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. Now 1 down with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And he misses 2-1. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
Now the payoff pitch home. Grounded back up the middle. There to take it is Chipper. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the pitcher, Sixto Sanchez.
Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Sixto Sanchez. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. 1-1, here it comes.
Ball that's outside.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Now the 2-1.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
The 2-2.
Full count, 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Tom Glavine. One and 2 now to the Braves pitcher.
1-2.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
That's ball
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls.
What a great
2
battle
strikes.
to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
The 2-2 one more time.
We got 3 balls. and
Keep
2
in mind,
strikes.
people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
When you've got the pitcher leading off an inning, you have to feel pretty confident about getting the first out without much problems. But the pitcher with a bat in his hands had other ideas. Put some solid wood on it and found himself on second with the leadoff double.
Ross Detweiler, the 6'5" left-hander, takes over on the mound now.
Number 54, Ross Detweiler.
Stepping in now, Chipper Jones. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
The 1-2. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. This one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss by Chipper, and he's down on strikes.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
At the plate now, Ozzie Albies. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. David Justice will be next. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Glavine leads off second with one gone in the inning. And that misses ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
That brings up David Justice. Is laid off for ball 2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Lee ranges back, and he has it for route number 2.
The right fielder, number 44. Hey. Aaron.
Now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Hank Aaron. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Two down, runners at first and second.
Ball.
2-2.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Count remains full. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run, but it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Really unfortunate there. Obviously, the runner at second base was going to score easily, but it's possible they could have waved the runner around from first as well. We'll never know, though, as he's forced to hold the runner at third because of the ground rule double.
Into the box now, Eddie Matthews. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. 1-2. Here it is. Popped up. Lee is there. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run scores here in the frame. Braves get a couple of hits here in plate 1. 5 innings complete. It's the Braves 3 and the Marlins nothing. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. The 1-1 home.
Nope, that's a ball. I got 2-1 to count.
The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Fouled off.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and the Marlins have their first hit of the game.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Up next, Miguel Rojas struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
A runner at first with no outs here. Hard hit ball to second. Albies brings it in. On to Freeman. A double play.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper two-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
So the next to bat will be David Lee. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
2 out, nobody on. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Into the box, Gary Sheffield. Fastball called strike, 1-2. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty D, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now in this game.
Yeah, Dan, you are a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets him.
Lee at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1 left for Miami. They trail it here 3-0. Anthony Bass enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 52, Anthony Bass.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Freeman.
So now to the plate, Freddie Freeman. Fastball, close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. High in the air down the right field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. 1 out, nobody on. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
In now, Reese McGuire. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. So a pitching clinic there as he sets them down in order, all via the punch out. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Seventh inning ready to roll, and standing in the outfielder, Cliff Floyd. Hit on the ground out to short. There to take it is Chipper. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
So next to bat will be Jesus Aguilar. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have his lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
To the plate now, Jorge Alfaro. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And a long run, but he's there to track it down. Nice range, and the side is retired. Miami down in order. Still down 3-0. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Tom Glavine. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Ball, that's upstairs.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Under it now is Floyd, and he's got it for the first out.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Chipper Jones.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Chipper Jones. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Pitch popped up. Anderson is over to take a look, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit on the ground to short. On to first as they're able to take care of Chipper. 2 away.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Stepping in now, Ozzie Albies. And that one got a piece of it.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up David Justice. Here comes the 1-2. Albies leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. He's set, now the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. 1 left for Atlanta, but they lead it 3-0. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Juan Pierre will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 9, Juan Pierre.
Nobody out, runner on first. Not much behind this as this ball is looped over to first. And here's a dive, and they got him. It's a double play. What an effort. Here's Starling Marte, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
The 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Nothing doing for the Marlins. They trail in this one 3-0. John Curtis is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Miami. Number 39, John Curtis.
So stepping in is Hank Aaron, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Bouncer up the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Now batting, third baseman, Eddie Matthews.
At the plate, Eddie Matthews. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
And it's fouled away. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Fool him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Two and 1. Down the left field line and deep. Floyd is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate. Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. Braves strand 1. They lead it 3-0. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Jay Lee comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Into the box, Miguel Rojas. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
And this will be fouled away. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. The Braves are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Wow, what a powerful performance. 8 shutout innings in line for the win.
Into the box, David Lee. 3-1 to the Marlins middle infielder.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Gary Sheffield. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate, 0 for 3. Throw over to first, runner back standing. A swing and a high drive to right center field. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. Lee rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate as they now trail by only 2.
All right, huge knock to cut the deficit to 2 runs. You can start to see the fans are starting to get a little nervous. I'm going to need my man out on the mound to shut him down.
Plate now, Cliff Floyd. And that misses for ball 2. 2-1 now to Floyd. The fastball is in there.
Now this is a perfect example of why this manager feels so confident going to this beast in the ninth right here. He is throwing absolute thunder right here. Pumped up and looks the part.
Here's another 2-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
In now, Jesus Aguilar. Fouled away. And now this crowd of around 24,000 supporters come to their feet. And another foul ball. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Miami down to their last strike. That's down low. It's ball 4. And they're at the corners now with 2 away.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
John Birdie will come on now and pinch run here.
For the Marlins, number 5, John Birdie.
Stepping in once again is Jorge Alfaro, and their runners at the corners now. Looking to minimize the damage here. High in the air down the right field line. And he will put this one away. And the Braves have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Yeah, he does surrender 1 run, so it wasn't a flawless performance. But in this game, you don't have to be perfect. You just have to be good enough to win. He was.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Braves jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Tom Glavine takes the win on the mound, his second of the year, allowing only a pair of hits in 8 full innings pitched. Sixto Sanchez was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Jay Lee wraps it up for the save, his 5th of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Marlins, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 44 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Braves and everyone at Truist Park, we'd like to thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.